Hey guys, I'm Dimension Jumper, and today I'll be doing my top 5 most challenging boss fights. Now, with in video games, you challenge or you fight a bunch of bosses, ranging from very easy to very difficult. And for this list, I'll be going over some of the boss fights that I have found really difficult to fight against. And for this, I'm gonna have have the fifth spot being somewhat challenging, but within time I've been able to do some practice and being able to defeat that boss. And but with number one, with that being I barely beat that battle by a bit. So yeah. So for number 5 is Cynthia from Pokemon Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. Now, what makes Cynthia challenging is that her team has a bunch of different moves and has a lot of different types. So she has Pokemon like Togekiss, Garchomp, which is a signature Pokemon, Lucario, Spiritomb, Roserade, Milotic, and I think a Gastrodon in Diamond and Pearl, I think, and then I think in Platinum she has a Togekiss. So yeah, and those Pokemon have a lot of types, varied around, because you've got Garchomp, who's a dragon and ground type, Lucario a fighting and steel type, Togekiss a normal and flying type, and I think that is a really intimidating team. But within practice and me just grinding up my team and just getting a good enough level, I have been able to beat Cynthia a couple of times, and yeah, she is a quite challenging champion in Pokemon games. For number 4 is Sephiroth from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, what I like about Sephiroth in this game is that he appears several times throughout the game. So he appears in the beginning part of the game where Cloud's walking past all of this debris from the Avalanche bomb that Jesse made, and you have to plant at one of the reactors, and you basically, and when you come into contact with Sephiroth the first time, he kind of intimidates you and kind of berates you, if that's how I'm saying the word, in context of what Sephiroth is. And also, what I like about this battle is that the first part is that you fight against Sephiroth as just Cloud, and then depending on what you do in the next two parts of the fight, you either get Aerith, Tifa, or Barrett. And then in the third fight, or the third phase of the fight, you get one of the others. So depending on which one you got, that's how basically the fight went. And that fight was difficult. I just managed it's difficult because of how you have to react to Sephiroth's movements. And how I was able to beat Sephiroth was have, if I remember correctly, Tifa and Barrett, because I feel like those two guys have good skills and stuff. I'm not saying that Aerith is bad, but it's just I think that I think that's what I remember from the Sephiroth fight, and it's actually a quite cool final fight. I can't wait for the part 2 of Final Fantasy VII Remake. For number 3 is Monk Maz Koshia, I think I'm saying that right, from the Breath of the Wild Ballad of the Champions, or the Champions Ballad DLC. Now with Monk Maz, he's the only monk in the entire game that moves, and also his health is he's got he's one of those bosses the Stone Taluses, Calamity Ganon, the Blight Ganons, and several of the mini bosses you can find. But with Monk Maz, he is the only boss that takes a long time to beat, because all of your weapons do a lot of damage, but not the same amount of damage that you might do against a Hinox or a Stone Talos. And you basically have to do fight like your life is depending on it, because this fight does take a lot out of you, And even though the reward after you beat the monk is the motorcycle zero rune, it is an enjoyable battle, and I also like it how any time in the battle you can use a mighty banana to basically distract him, and he can regain like a bit of health, not all of his health, just a bit of health, and that's really cool because he kind of acts like how the Yiga clan do when they find a banana and they just like do their little dance thing where they just go to the banana and just take it. I think it's really cool, and I also like it how throughout the fight, Monk Mans can duplicate himself. He can do like a flurry of rushes to Link, and also he can grow giant, like about the same size as a Hinox, and I think that's really cool, and it's an interesting battle. For number 2 is Segren, the Queen of the Valkyries from God of War 2018. Now, this is the most challenging Valkyrie out of all the other Valkyries in the game, mainly because she's the queen, and also she has every single move that every single Valkyrie has. So she can do what Segren can do is basically she can throw projectiles, she can make you blind for like a few seconds, she can basically just swoop down and just make you hit the floor, and she can just like just stamp on you, and it's like she is no easy feat. She's literally just fighting you, like, because she's in the game cursed, or corrupted. I think it's one of the two, and it's and I barely won this battle because like it took me like so many tries. I lost count when I was fighting Segren, and the payoff is rewarding to me because like it felt like a relief to like finally free every single Valkyrie, including Segren, and I do enjoy the bit of backstory that you're given with Segren, not just as well as the other Valkyries that you free, and I just really enjoyed this battle. I think it's like the coolest battle in the entire game. And for number 1 is Dr. Maraki from Persona 5 Royal. Now, with Dr. Maraki, this battle was difficult. Like I used like everything that I had, like nearly everything that I had in my inventory to even battle Dr. Maraki, because with his battle he has his persona. And with his persona, he can basically summon these tentacle arm things, and all of those tentacles are weak and strong and resistant to several attacks, and that was a little difficult. So even though it's like quite easy, there were some difficult parts of it. For example, there were parts when Dr. Maraki would do this thing where he would stop you from doing one thing like healing or using items, or stopping you from doing a baton pass, and that to me I felt really annoyed by, because like there were times where I needed to heal my team and I couldn't do that because Dr. Maraki was he had altered my like cognition. I think because like with Dr. Maraki, he wants to try and make everyone happy, because with his confidant he's making this sort of paper thing about cognitive science, and I do see where he's coming from. He wants to help everyone become happy, and he just wants to have a world where everyone's happy and no crime is being committed. But that kind of isn't really good in like the Phantom Thieves sites, because they want to be in a reality where a lot of people help each other, not just themselves. I don't know. I think that's how I see it with Dr. Maraki, and I do enjoy like the later part of the fights with Dr. Maraki when his persona evolves into like this giant hulking persona that basically does a lot of like fist attacks, like, you know, like he did punches, yeah, just like this, yeah, that was the word, punches. He does like a lot of big punches to like the Phantom Thieves, and like the final fight, like the final phase of the fight, is really cool because it's just basically all the Phantom Thieves blocking one of the fists, and it's just Joker just aiming his gun at the persona's face and just severing the connection between it and Dr. Maraki, and it's just like so cool. It's really cool. So yeah, that's been my top 5 most challenging boss fights. I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.